What is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here with another one for you guys. Hope you guys are having a fantastic morning, and we are going to hit you up today with your fast three things to know for the day. All that good stuff, and hopefully, keeps things organized for you guys. Because there is a lot of information floating around, and sometimes even I get kind of lost in all the craziness. So, anywho, hopefully this kind of gives you guys an update on what's to come. And I was not the first to break this. So this was actually, compliments to, shout out to both Rage and to Boyon. They were the first two to kind of break the news on the Datamines here, but we're going to kind of jump on the same bandwagon here. So first and foremost, Datamine news, we've got basically the confirmation of Wonderman. He is going to be coming into the game here, which makes a lot of sense because the TV show is coming out in a couple weeks as well, and his arrival in the game files is actually nice because now we've kind of got another indication of what the next team is, and that's going to be exciting for sure because what that means is it could be maybe a combination team with the West Coast Avengers or another Avengers rework, which is greatly appreciated. I've always been a big fan of a lot of these different types of characters, and one particular one I'm looking forward to is Hawkeye. He's got a great kit. I've always really utilized him lots when we could, and even when he had his little rework done, so that's why he's kind of built up a bit here, as you can see. But yeah, I'm hoping for maybe a bounce back for some of these guys. If not Hawkeye, then maybe some of the other key Avengers. I know Spider-Man's also in that mix as well as an Avenger, so we'll see. We'll see what it goes, and hopefully we'll get an early update. Probably most likely, if it's not on the blog this week, it'll probably be early next week or even late next week in the blog there. So makes a lot of sense there. So that is that's the first data mine point. The second one is actually pretty cool as well, and I guess it shouldn't be that surprising, is the return of the Thunderstrike raids. So this makes a lot of sense as well because of the fact on previous historical, we've got the other two Thunderstrike raids about 3 weeks apart, and if the third one comes back right around next week or the following week, it kind of falls within that same ballpark of the 3 week mark. And it also makes sense because we don't have that much time left on it. We only have about 18 days on the Thunderstrike. So, I mean, this makes a lot of sense, and it kind of falls in line because they want to make sure they can bang this out before the chapter ends. And they're probably going to add one last set of final rewards to kind of kick the sting off and, finish the chapter off for good. And, and it is interesting to see here in the Datamines as well that that there's gonna be like no health refreshes. So that's gonna be interesting. I wonder how true that is. I'm not really sure if that's the case, or maybe it is just a clerical or typo error, or from like the first run of it, But I guess we'll see when it actually is in the game and when the blog mentions it, because it's kind of weird for them to mention that there is health refreshes on the second one and then they take it away on the third one, which is really odd. So I hope they don't do that. So the last data mine point I'll leave you guys here with is the fact that we've also got the confirmation of the Omega Red event coming back. And again, I guess much like the other two data mine points here, it's pretty historical that they're bringing it back because the previous event was last year as well during another basically the race to 105. So this actually makes a lot of sense as well because I think we were like gearing it up so that way we can get red stars and whatnot for Omega Red Phoenix Force, and now they're kind of doing it again here this time around. Kind of around the same timeline, so it falls in line with their pattern, and it does allow the newer players to unlock them, and as well as the pre-existing players that already have them unlocked to maybe get some more shards on them. So it makes it makes a lot of sense that and falls in line with everything else that's been going on. So 3 quick data mine points there, and hopefully that makes a lot of sense for you guys, and hopefully that clarifies details. The second point here, and I guess maybe it's more like maybe I should have said 3. Data mine point was 1 point, and then there's 2 other things on top of that. But anywho, the second point I'll lead you guys here is just make sure you guys are collecting that promo code. As you guys can see here, you want to make sure you can collect it. It's January Boost, and it's going to give you that 500,000 worth of the store credits. That's going to be really handy for character shards. Essentially, I mean, there's a slow drip of this way to get the resources, and there's not really any other way to farm these store credits other than those events, and it's a pretty slow drip. Like, I wish there was better ways to do it, but unfortunately they don't have it, so that's kind of the way it goes. So it's nice that when there is a code, we can utilize that, and it's actually the first code of the year, first code of the month, so it kind of works out. So make sure you guys collect it before it expires. And but not least, I'll leave you guys with here is the upcoming blog for tomorrow. So there should be a blog tomorrow, and essentially that's going to indicate if there's going to be another leaderboard event, and it's we've already confirmed that it's in the Datamine files that it's most likely going to be some sort of like energy spending. So just make sure you guys are hoarding your energy. Make sure you guys are saving that energy up. Maybe do the 4x50 refreshes. See what Friday or tomorrow brings, and then you can kind of pivot and go from there, because then we have basically the Saturday and the Sunday to kind of add a little extra to it before the actual event is here. And it's going to be a good one because, like I said, it's you always want to maximize for these types of leaderboard events, just because if you're free to play, or if you have been one of those players that have been saving up all your energy, it's going to come in really handy now. And now you can basically take advantage of that. And it does like with everything going on with, like, if Phoenix Force comes back, this makes a lot of sense now with the event also coming kind of around the same time as well. So it kind of all works together. So that's there. I guess not really that fast, but those are your 3 tidbits for the day, and hopefully helps you guys out. And I will catch you guys when I catch you guys.